So we can't drink. We came, we saw, we enjoyed Chianti lands and drank a lot of Chianti wine at the 51st Chianti Classic Expo in Greve in Chianti. And of course, we enjoyed Tuscany food and the beautiful towns full of history and art. A tasting tour of the treasure of the Chianti region. It's enchanting wine. Chianti lands are in Toscana, Italy, between Florence and Siena from north to south, San Gimignano and Arezzo from west to east, more or less. Castellina in Chianti, we start with the tour of the Chianti lands of the Chianti Classico wine
tasting tour.
Wine tasting tour. And we'll start with the story of the symbol of the Chianti Classic, the black rooster. The black rooster. These are all the lands from the times of the Etruscan, then of course Roman, then medieval, then Renaissance, etc. In 1384, more or less, these lands were under the power of the Republic of Florence. And the Republic of Florence wanted to create a military political league of the places of the Chianti, and the symbol chosen was the black rooster.
Gallito, un gallito negro.
Kikiriki. So let's start for the Chianti quest, Maremma Maiala. 11 o'clock in the morning, we start to drink wine very early, like if it was for breakfast. Bottega del Vino Winery, all links in description. They have a collection of great wines in a 15th century building. You can taste, buy wines from their production, and eat at the restaurant. Here the lady explains that in the exact lands of Chianti, they produce Chianti Classico. Then, in the Tuscany lands around, they produce also the OCG wines, but just Chianti, not the Classic. And we will see why they are different.
Però con disciplinari diversi, quindi regole diverse. Per il Chianti Classico richiede utilizzo uva sangiovese minimo 80% e abbiamo 3 tipologie di invecchiamento. Quindi qui vedete, annata è il vino più giovane, minimo 12 mesi di affinamento. Riserva, minimo 24 mesi. In alto, grande selezione, il vino più importante del Chianti Classico, minimo 30 mesi. Annata sono vini più freschi, più fruttati, più leggeri, e gli altri 2 sono vini più corposi, più strutturati. Prima la regola è minimo 80% sangiovese, quindi ogni produttore può decidere se utilizzare 80 o più, in questo caso abbiamo 90. Quindi abbiamo una piccola aggiunta, 10% di uve canaiolo, colorino o cabernet, perché possiamo utilizzare sia uve autoctone che uve internazionali, ovviamente solo la Vacca Rossa. Per il Chianti Classico, perché il Chianti invece può utilizzare il 10% di uva Vacca Bianca.
Symbol of the Chianti Classico, and there's a story around, and then we will tell you later a funny story, interesting story. Castellina in Chianti. Ancient Etruscan lands. And of course, nowadays, tombs. The underworld. Etruscan underworld, thousands of years ago. This is a hill with an excavation, and it's almost like a pyramid, the same concept as the Egyptians' tombs. With 4 chambers, the Tumulus of Monte Calvario is a funerary construction from the 7th century BC. Ransacked in the past, they still found some things like a lion head and chariot fragments. Probably the plans of this tumulus inspired some drawings of Leonardo da Vinci.
No one knows what it's like.
Why the Black Rooster? There was a challenge between Florence and Siena for the Chianti territory. It was decided with a horseman from each town riding towards the other at the rooster's morning chant. When they met, the one who made more distance would win. But in Florence they didn't feed the rooster, so the hungry animal chanted earlier, sending his knight first. It was a black rooster. In 1716, the Grand Duke of Tuscany Cosimo III de' Medici defined the borders of the Chianti production zone, nowadays Chianti Classico. In 1924, the black rooster was chosen as symbol of the Consortium of Chianti Classico wine. Greve in Chianti town is almost at the center of the geographical area of the Chianti lines, halfway from Florence to Siena.
Wine destined to EXPO del Chianti Classico.
What do we have tonight here?
EXPO
Expo 51, 51st Expo Chianti Classico in Greve in Chianti. If I could set time in a bottle. Wine tasting tour. There are 110 winemakers exposing their products. The Consortium of Chianti Classico offers 69 different Chianti Classico wines. Hey, I know this guy on the bottle. He's Verrazzano the explorer and mariner. There's a wine house and winemaker at the original castle of the Verrazzano family outside town. Giovanni da Verrazzano. The great mariner explorer, Italian explorer that sailed in 1524 to the north coast of America and explored the New York Bay, etc., Canada. Giovanni da Verrazzano was born in a castle 5 kilometers from here.
Aveva il fusto d'acciaio inox con il sensore per buttarci l'azoto, la temperatura controllata. C'era un orcio di terravolto e un tappo di sughero.
Voy a sellarlo anche te.
Sì.
This one we have
Vamos.
This one we have finished.
Yes, we both. Hai filmato?
Come che no?
Ah, grazie.
So we can't drink all of the types of the producers, all of the years, or I mean, this is too much, too good, too nice, but enough is enough. Especially if you want your driver's license. Don't drink and drive, just drink. By all means, this is a wine-based town, and I say by all means. Wine-based valley, wine-based lands. Look there.
Oh
Finish wine tasting tour. No more.
Castellina and Chianti, we came here for the Chianti wine and we found
The sunset and Chianti lands. Bye bye. Till the next. Bye bye till the next video. Or the next wine, of course.